I'm Kyle Comeau, and I'm from Vancouver, Washington.
And I'm Vicki Comeau, and same place.
Yeah, we are the parents of Kyle Comeau. He's the one that designed the paint job for Optimus Prime that was in the last Transformers movie, Transformers 4. Yeah, Kyle, he was an artist ever since he could crawl. He just loved to draw, paint, color, anything, you know. And this wasn't, he loved to go to museums. He loved to create things with his hands, build things. He wasn't afraid to do anything. As he got older, his love of football and all that stuff kind of dwindled, and he turned more to marching band, and that's where he loved that. Just his true passion was the marching band. In fact, a lot of the kids hated him because he was too passionate, you know. He was the warlord, you know. He was like, tired.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was just so serious about it, and he loved it, you know, just passionate, you know, and that's what you do when you're passionate about something. He always did art, like, you know, with my job, I was always doing artwork, pinstriping and lettering. That was our business, so he just...
He grew up around
He
it.
grew up, yeah. I guess I taught him, but he just watched.
Yeah,
right. He just watched me do things, and next thing you know, he's doing it, you know, and painting things. And his big dream was to go to Ohio State. He wanted to be the dot on the Ohio. Okay, so we were paying him by the hour, and then it moved into paying him percentage. Well, still that was, I thought, well, then, you know, go do your own thing. And that's that was in 2011, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, that's kind of when the truck started.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, before that, he got into custom painting. He got into doing the airbrush flames, the True Fire flames. He did that a lot, did flame jobs, custom paint on dragsters, junior dragsters, race cars, stuff like that. That's when he started painting with the Freightliner people, Chris Jory. I remember the day they came over, him and Chris Jory and another guy approached him, and they had a big folder of papers, and they were showing me, and Kyle said, "Hey Dad, you need to come over and take a look at this." And I was yeah, just a minute. No Dad, you really need to come over and look at this. I said, okay. And then he showed me the photo of it, and I was looking at it, and oh, holy crap. Is this what I'm looking at? Shh, don't say a word, you can't say, it's got a top secret, you know. They showed him the kind of the idea of what they were looking at, and then they wanted him to design a panel. Actually, it was 2 panels. So Kyle just started mixing up colors that he thought they would want. It was a 4x10 sign, a board that they painted. They kind of had a line drawing of kind of what they were envisioning. So Kyle just took that, what they were envisioning, and kind of transformed it into his vision. And then that's what he presented to Chris Jory and the Freightliner people. They took the sign, shipped it to California. I don't think we ever did we? Did he ever tell us?
Well, we didn't know. He never did tell us after.
Yeah, he kept it secret from us, so we really don't know what his... I'm sure it was wonderful, you know, I'm sure he was ecstatic.
Unfortunately, I know something did happen with Kyle. He didn't get the chance to work on Optimus. Do you want to tell us what happened?
Yeah, that was, yeah.
That day.
Yeah, I remember that day. That was the 29th of March, and just yeah, it was 29th of March. It was a Friday, and me and Kyle were working in the shop, and I was doing a truck, and Kyle was up actually helping my dad work on one of his older, it was a 39 Chevy pickup truck, and Kyle was up helping him take the frame apart, and it was going to be my birthday, March 30th, the next day. So I was getting ready to go to a friend's birthday party, and I tried to get Kyle to come with me, and he
wanted to go check his kitty.
Yeah, he wanted to go check his kitty cat, yeah. I remember I went to the bathroom, I came out, and Kyle was gone. I thought, well, what the heck? And there was 2 guys that were there, like, where'd Kyle go? Oh, he took off on his bike. I thought, oh, you know, okay. And then 20 minutes later, I get a phone call. I'm at the birthday party, and she's calling me. Kyle was in an accident, you know, and yeah, we got there, and in the ER, you know, and they're doing stuff to him, and the doctor comes over later on and says that, you know, it doesn't look good. I don't think he's going to make it.
Off he went to surgery.
Yeah. They took him to surgery to try to relieve the pressure on his brain because he got the severe head injuries from the accident. So we, us and tons of our friends, yeah, and Kyle's friends and the family, and we're just all hoping and praying. But that was Friday night, and then Saturday morning we hung around and hoped for some good news, and it wasn't good. And they said that there probably wasn't much hope for him. So we spent Saturday still hoping, you know, for a miracle. And then there was just no improvement, you know. So we talked to the doctors and nurses, and everybody, you know, just figured that the best thing to do was to let him go, and then they wanted to know about donating his organs. And us as a family had talked about that before and thought that yes, we want to do that. And Kyle was on board with that, so that's what we decided. So Sunday morning,
Easter Sunday.
yeah, we all said our goodbyes. And,
Held his hand.
yeah, that was a tough day. Oh, crap. He never regained conscious. There was a few times and then we were holding his hand, he squeezed it, but they kept saying that was just voluntary action, so yeah,
He crashed with a skateboarder.
yeah.
That
And I don't know the whole story. It doesn't really matter, because
the skateboarder
yeah.
walked away and Kyle
Yeah.
did it again.
yeah. But you know, it's just, yeah, your life can change so fast, you know. I had talked to Vicky about approaching Chris, see if we could buy the sign back, because I thought I would love to have that, you know, as a memento of, you know, his artwork, and just, it would be so great to hang it up in the shop. Well, she did, and he said, no, we've already taken care of that. We got something special for you. So just, you know, hang on, and we'll get to you. We'll get back to you. And so when I went down, me and actually a buddy of mine went down and got it, and they walked us in, and Kyle's sign was there in the room, and it had the props and stuff from the movie, and that was just so neat. And then they took us around to show us the truck, and it was pretty breathtaking, you know, it really was. And what they did on the sign, and each individual that helped on the truck signed the panel. It's so precious to us.
How did it feel to see Optimus Prime in the flame that Kyle had come up with?
He gave it a hug. Yeah, that was pretty special.
What was running through your mind when you first saw the truck?
Just how proud I was of him, and knowing how proud he would have been to see it all together.
It's pretty cool. Like the movie, when that scene, when he it's cool.
Yeah.
What do you think Kyle's reaction would have been?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah, he'd
Really
been,
bouncing.
yeah. Oh, yeah, in the movie theater, he'd have been hooting and hollering and having a good old time. Oh, yeah. He'd have probably stood up, I painted that, you know.
A movie with.
Oh, yeah.
He would go before anybody else. He'd memorize the whole thing and then sit there and tell you, watch this, watch this,
Yeah.
watch this.
He'd sit up in his chair, lean over it. And, you always tell when the good part was coming, because he'd always lean up in his chair.
So how did it feel to see me pulling up
That
and
was cool.
connecting what we had done with what Kyle had first?
Oh, it's perfect. It was amazing to see it drive. I've never seen it drive.
Yeah.
So it was just,
Come through the trees,
yeah.
that was cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
What you've done is amazing. I mean, you should be very proud of what you've done, because what you've done here is way more better than anything. You know, what you've done is way more and better. I mean, it's just you've done it, you've built it, you've gone through the blood, sweat, and tears, and love, and hate, and all the emotions that you've probably gone through building this is just, it's amazing, it really is. And you should know that there's a lot of people like us that will love that, and the purpose that you're doing. I mean, that's what we want. We want Kyle's legacy to go on, and through you it is, you know, and there's, sometimes you don't need to explain why you do things, you just do it, you know, and
For the passion.
yeah, and you don't need any more reason than to, I did it for my son, something that we did together, you know, just the memory left behind, because, you know, we all got a short time here on this planet, but the things we leave behind for our sons, our daughters, family members, it's a legacy that you can live on forever, you know. Do anything you want. Don't let people jock you down, you know.
Take the chance.
Yeah, and he did, you know. He wasn't afraid to do anything. I mean, just not with the pain, but his life, you know. Everybody dies. It's just a part of life. It's just how you live your life. And Kyle lived, you know, he really did. He saw places that most people will never see in their lives. He traveled the world. I mean, one of the old guys that come around the shop, you know, he came by and goes, Kyle did more living than I ever did, you know?
And it's 24 years.
You know, he was 24. And that makes me really proud as a father that he did so much.